Isaiah chapter 4. And in that day 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying, We shall eat our own food and wear our own clothes. Only let us be called by your name to take away our reproach. In that day the branch of Yahuwah shall be splendid and esteemed, and the fruit of the earth shall be excellent and comely for the escaped ones of Israel. And it shall be that he who is left in Zion and he who remains in Jerusalem is called holy, Kodesh, everyone who is written among the living in Jerusalem. When Yahuwah has washed away the filth of the daughters of Zion, and rinsed away the blood of Jerusalem from her midst, by the spirit of judgment and by the spirit of burning, then Yahuwah shall create above every dwelling place of Mount Sinai, and above her assemblies, a cloud and smoke by day, and a shining of flaming fire by night. For over all the esteemed shall be a covering, and a booth for a shade in the daytime, from the heat for a place of refuge, and for a shelter from storm and rain. Chapter 5. Please let me sing to the one I love, a song for my loved one regarding his vineyard. My loved one has a vineyard on a fertile hill, and he dug it up and cleared it of stones, and planted it with the choicest vine, and built a watchtower in its midst, and also made a winepress in it. He waited for the yielding of grapes, but it yielded rotten ones. Now, O inhabitant of Jerusalem, and man of Judah, please judge between me and my vineyard. What more could have been done to my vineyard that I have not done in it? Why, when I waited for the yielding of grapes, did it yield rotten ones? And now, please let me inform you what I am doing to my vineyard, to take away its hedge, and it shall be burned, to break down its wall, and it shall be trampled down. And I lay it waste, and it is not pruned or dug, and thorn bushes and weeds come up, and I command the clouds not to rain on it. For the vineyard of Yahuwah of hosts is the house of Israel, and the man of Judah is his pleasant plant. He looked for right ruling, but see oppression, for righteousness, but see weeping. Woe to those who join house to house, who add field to field, until there is no room. You are made to dwell alone in the midst of the land. In my hearing, Yahuwah of hosts, truly many houses shall be a waste, big and fine ones, without inhabitant. For 10 acres of vineyard yield 1 bath, and a homer of seed yields 1 ephah. Woe to those who rise early in the morning, pursuing strong drink, who stay up late at night. Wine inflames them. And the lyre and the harp, the tambourine and flute, wine are in their feast, but they do not regard the deeds of Yahuwah, nor see the work of his hands. Therefore my people have gone into exile, because they have no knowledge, and their esteemed men are starved, and their crowd dried up with thirst. Therefore the grave has made itself wide and opened its mouth. Without law, their splendor and their crowd and their uproar, and he who is exulting within her shall go down into it. And man is bowed down, and mortal man humbled, and the eyes of the proud are humbled. But Yahuwah of hosts is exalted in judgment, and the Kodesh El, the Holy Mighty One, is holy in righteousness. And the lambs shall feed in their pasture, and strangers shall eat in the waste places of the fat ones. Woe to those who draw wickedness with cords of falsehood, and sin as the wagon ropes, who are saying, Let him hurry, let him hasten his work, so that we see it. And let the counsel of the Holy One, Kadosh One of Israel, draw near and come, so that we know. Woe to those who call evil good and good evil, who put darkness for light and light for darkness, those who put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter. Woe to those who are wise in their own eyes and clever in their own sight. Woe to the mighty to drink wine, and brave men to mix strong drink, who declare right the wicked for a bribe, and the righteousness of the righteous they turn aside from him. Therefore, as a tongue of fire devours the stubble, and the flame consumes the chaff, their root is as rottenness, and their blossom goes up like dust. because they have rejected the Torah of Yahuwah and despised the word of the Holy One of Israel. Therefore the displeasure of Yah has burned against his people, and he stretches out his hand against them and smites them. And the mountains tremble, and their carcasses as filth in the middle of the streets. With all of this his displeasure has not turned back, and his hand is still stretched out. And he shall lift up a banner to the nations from afar, and shall whistle to them from the end of the earth, and see, they come with speed swiftly. Not one of them is weary or stumbling, not one slumbers or sleeps. Not a belt shall be loosened on their loins, nor the thong of their sandals be broken. Their arrows are sharp, and all of their bows bent. Their horses' hoofs shall seem like flint, and their wheels like a whirlwind. Their roar is like that of a lion. They roar like young lions, and they growl and seize prey. They growl and seize prey, and slip away with no one to rescue. And in that day they shall growl over it, as with the growling of the sea. And one shall look at the earth and see darkness and distress, and light shall be darkened by the clouds.